So I'm here at my daughter's school, just waiting to pick her up. I've been feeling kind of nauseated ever since that day I went to Target. So it's about 3 days ago. I don't know why I'm still feeling nauseated. I know it's a symptom of anxiety, but I don't know. It's like I I've been able to get it off my mind whenever I'm feeling nauseated, off my mind. But for the last few days, I haven't been able to. I don't know why. I think I was getting a little flashbacks. Like I mentioned, Target was the first place I ever had my panic attack. So I think something triggered me into having little flashbacks. Yesterday when I was driving to pick up my daughter from school, this car in front of her, well, in front of me, and another car in front of me, we almost got sideswiped by the same car, and that didn't do me into a panic attack or anything. I had no reaction whatsoever. But when I'm feeling nauseated, however, that throws me off guard. Like I mentioned, that's like one of my phobias. But it's strange. Normally, if you're having panic attack, something that could almost like make you want to panic, like getting hit by another car, will actually make you panic. But for me, I just act like nothing happened. Like a couple years ago, when I didn't have panic attacks, I would feel fine. Yeah, I would feel fine. What I mean by feeling fine, if I almost got hit by a car a couple years ago, when I was going to the store with my girlfriend, I was in a different car back then, and when I was heading onto the freeway, a bus almost got hit by a bus on one side, and the other side by a truck, like one of those big rigs truck, and I didn't even react to it. I just kept driving, and then a few months after that, when it was raining, when I was making a U-turn, I'm not too far from where my daughter's school is with my girlfriend. Actually, I don't know if I was making a U-turn or a left turn. I was only making a 10 miles per hour turn, not even 10 miles per hour, and the car I was driving at the time started drifting to one side, and that didn't even do me into panic. I mean, I'm glad there was like an island in the middle of the street, because if there wasn't an island in the middle of the street, I would have hit a car on the opposite side, like in the street, because my car actually landed in the middle. Anyway, my daughter's here. So I'm walking around the park. I just picked up my daughter from school. She's in the car waiting since it's about to rain. So I told her just sit in the car so she won't feel sick, because it is cold, and she just got over the flu not too long ago. So I don't want her to get sick. So Plus, like I mentioned, it's gonna start raining earlier. Like an hour ago, it started to hail. Like having ice rain, so I don't want to get myself sick as well. So that's why I'm just gonna walk around the park for a little bit. Like I mentioned earlier, I am nauseated, feeling nauseated, and I'm having some flashbacks, relapsing, whatever. Also, when I was taking a shower earlier, or when I went to the bathroom to brush my teeth and take a shower, I just had that quick drop sensation. I haven't had that for a few months, and when it hit me, I was like, whoa, I mean, I felt it before, but once you don't feel a certain sensation for a long time, it's out of your mind, and then once it happens again, you know what it feels like, but at the same time, you start thinking, great, am I gonna start feeling it again? That's what happened to me, and I had to go remind myself that I have felt that sensation before, and why am I scared of it? But and then I went to take a shower, and then I had another flashback. I think I mentioned before where I used to get panic attacks while I'm taking a shower. And the other thing is, when I'm gonna take a shower, I start feeling nauseated. I thought I was gonna throw up. I had the detached feeling. I had all that. The other thing that I did have was lightheadedness, and then the lightheadedness I'm okay with now, but it's when I'm feeling like I'm gonna throw up, which I still can't get over that. I'm feeling it right now, but there's times, it depends on where I'm at. If I'm out in the open, like here in the park where I'm at now, I'm okay. But if I'm somewhere like in the store and where people can see me and I can't hide and I throw up all over myself, then I'll feel more embarrassed than anything. I don't like the feeling of having to throw up anyway. And even saying it, it's not something I like. I don't even like saying it, but I've been saying it over and over. And sometimes when I'm coughing or someone else is coughing, it makes me want to throw up. I don't know why. But anyways, since it's starting to rain, I'm gonna just start having to come before I do get sick. But I'm still happy that I'm able to just leave the house today, even though I felt so much anxiety and stuff.